Oh my, Kai, what happened? I'm fine, just a little drained. What were you doing in the temple in the first place? The Explorer Clutch Powers offered me an adventure. Unfortunately, it was a trap, and that snake stole a lot of my power.
It is as we feared. She's back.
What? You know that serpent?
It's time I told you Ninja a story. The tale of the cursed serpent. It all took place around 65 years ago. Me and Garmadon had just returned from a mission from Jamanakai village. Once we returned, our father had something to show us.
Ah, welcome back. How did it go?
We had a small setback on the way there, but besides that, I would say it went well.
Excellent. There is something I wanted to show you two.
What would that be, Father?
I would like to introduce you to the first elemental masters. Turf, the master of earth. Levin, the master of lightning. Sherbert, the master of ice. And Asphira, the master of fire.
That serpent that stole your powers was Asphira, the original master of fire. The elemental masters served our father with honor and protected the land from anyone who would try to conquer it. A few years went by, and Asphira settled down with a local blacksmith, and together they had a son. That boy was your father, Kai. Wait, that means I'm related to Asphira. The past can hurt. One night, my father had a conversation with Asphira, but I do not know what occurred in that room. All I know is, after that night, she was no longer the same person I once knew. After that night, Asphira ventured out into the Desert of Doom, hoping to find the Crystal of Desire, an artifact that would grant the user the power that they desired. But if someone were to take the crystal without the two special scrolls, they would be inflicted with a curse. Unfortunately, that is what happened to Asphira. She became a serpent. She returned to the monastery and threatened our father, saying that he deceived her, and that one day she would get her revenge. My father knew she had to be dealt with, so he gave us two scrolls, the scrolls of Forbidden Spinjitzu. The Master of Vice was also tasked with dealing with Asphira, and so created the Blizzard Warriors to assist us in battle. However, what we did not realize is that Asphira had an army of her own, the Pyro Vipers. Both sides met in the Desert of Doom to end this once and for all. The battle was huge. Many warriors were lost. Brother, they're too powerful. We have to fight on. The fate of Ninjago rests in our hands. Give me the scrolls. Ray, give me the scrolls. No, this ends now. My powers, they're gone. And so it was over. Asphira and her servants were entombed in the desert. The Master of Ice thought it would be wise to separate the scrolls. He hid one of the scrolls in the Wailing Alps. A few years later, the Master of Ice moved to a different realm, the Nether Realm, so that his warriors could live in peace. But before he left, he gave a man a part of his power so that he could live on. That man was Dr. Julian.
Well, that sure was an interesting story.
So you're saying that the Master of Ice gave my father a part of his element?
Yes, we had met your father in the past, and he said he was building something. The only problem was that he didn't have a functional power source, so the Master of Ice was able to help with that.
Wow, that's deep. What should we do now?
All we can do is wait, and be prepared for whenever Asphira returns.
You wanted to see me?
Ah yes, come in. Have I ever told you how much I like you?
I believe not, sir.
Well, just between the two of us, you were always my favourite.
I'm honoured, sir, but it still doesn't explain why you wanted to see me.
I have something that could make you stronger. The Crystal of Desire.
The one that lies in the Desert of Doom? But don't you need the Scrolls of Forbidden Spinjitzu to obtain it?
No, that is just a story I tell the others so they don't go looking for it.
You might have deceived me and betrayed my trust. Now, let's make everything you ever built burn. Pyro Vipers, arise!
My queen, how long has it been?
Too long.
Why have you brought us back?
To finish what we started.